Hey there, just recording a quick update to talk about how my link start is going with my Exsanguinate Mines Elementalist build and give you a few tips. After 10 hours-ish of playtime, I'm currently in yellow maps and just beat my first Marion invitation. It's going very smoothly, some rares can be a bit of a struggle, but as damage scales up it's gonna become less and less noticeable. So yeah, during campaign I recommend you keep following Havoc's build. During the campaign you don't need to full clear all the packs of enemies, you just need to kill most of the enemies in one pack and just drop a brand that will take care of most of them. Is way more efficient, and on bosses the combo of armor brand and formation is also impossible to beat basically. And yeah, do check all mercenaries during the campaign, they can have quite insane items, they often have uniques, that's how I got my tabula. Also got unique weapons that are good or just rares that are very excellent. And even in maps you should still check them, you can get very good rares there. And they often have a few chaos orbs in their pockets, so if you accumulate them during the campaign it will help you a lot to gear up. Oh, and during campaign it's good if as early as possible you grab an Exsanguinate gem from Act 1. I think you get it at level 12-13 when you reach Marvel Cavern here, and then put it in your offhand in another weapon. Just keep it in offhand, it will level up so that you have a skill of normal level when you swap. If you forgot and you're already in maps, you can get a decent level 1 from here. You see it's level 12, but it's dealing like only 400 average damage base, where mine here at level 17 deals like more than 3 times that, but it will catch up quite quick. So when you finish campaign and you want to respec your passive tree, you can keep quite a lot of these points that are not in the end game setup. For example, for a while I still had all these minden damage nodes, but you want to quickly grab the conversion if you don't have Grim's Arrow. I just bought, so I should remove that actually. And you want the mine wheels, and this mastery is the most useful for more damage. These 3 nodes are also very good with this mastery, and the frenzy charge here is also super nice, so you can grab the maximum power charge here too. Oh, and currently I'm pathing here for the hero, but actually I just needed 1 point here to be able to fit in, and I can still cast everything. I'm gonna see if I don't run out of mana and need more. And yeah, of course, don't hesitate to temporarily pick these stats here. Here as well if you want, and I'm keeping those 2 for now, for dexterity. For strength, if you want a belt with a lot of strength, it's easy to find one. You got some on Grim's Arrow too. If you have an evasion based boots or gloves, or helmet, you can find dexterity on it. Otherwise you should find it on rings and amulet. For the gear I spent 1C on Grim's Arrow gloves, and then I spent just 15 chaos on a scepter, which +1 and a high spell and elemental damage. Please find one with empty suffix modifier 1, so that you can craft micro ring speed. You can put that in the affixes in the PoE trait search. And the +1 spirit shield, I bought this one for 30 chaos, but it was actually underpriced because it has gigantic T1 life and a bit of spell damage. The maximum cold resist is just nice to have, and it's not really necessary. The tabula rasa, I've got lucky and I found it at level 13 on the Mercenary, which I managed to kill, thankfully. So you don't need 1, you don't even need a 6 link. You do want a 5 link as soon as possible, and you'll want Exsanguinate, High Impact Mine Support, Minefield and Charge Mines in a 4 link. The chain support is gonna make it really feel nice in maps. So if you have enough damage and just a 4 link, maybe you can drop either Charged Mines or Minefield. Probably more Charged Mines, but yeah, both of them are really important. So yeah, get a 5 link as soon as possible. And the rest isn't very interesting, it's just rares with high max life and resistances. So about the Mercenaries, I saw that they don't level with you. So as you progress through the map, they're gonna start dying and you need to find a new one. Mine runs Determination Aura and a new skill that grants endurance charges. It can sustain them on its own, but I'm gonna grab a charge duration mastery here, I think, because sometimes it doesn't keep them up. I was lucky enough to drop a Kelm's Binding Belt, which I've talked about in the build guide, of course. But I think it's still pretty cheap right now. A viewer told me they bought it for 6 gears. And I saw one with Purity of Lightning, so maybe you could grab one that has Purity of Fire. But I think the best would be Hatred on the Mercenary, so because the Mercenary can die or it can go out of aura range sometimes, and then if you're relying on your Purity Aura to cap your resistances, that's quite annoying. And also, I don't know if they scale up to level 20 of gems at level 83 Mercenary, I hope they do. And Hatred is also 50% mana reservation when Purity of Fire is 35. But that would be great to grab one of them so that we can run another aura. I think Zealotry would be the best choice for more damage. There's also a ton of defensive auras we can pick. So to progress through the Atlas and the map tiers, you want to run all the map that you don't have a bonus objective of. So for white maps they need to be at least magic. For yellow maps they need to be at least rare. And for red maps that needs to be rare and corrupted. You can press Alt to see if it's complete or incomplete. And once you have run all the ones you own and didn't loot any new one, you can buy one from Kirak and then run it if you loot any new. If not, you buy another one from Kirak. And when Kirak is out of maps, you should run a Kirak mission. And you can see you can offer maps you have never seen. And if it doesn't have any new one, you can use Explorer Scouting Reports. You get 3 of them. For 17 maps completed in the Kirak's Vault, just press the travel button to get there. Here you got Horde of Horizons, which you can use to reroll a map into another one of the same tier. Chisel, you should just keep them for now, or sell them. So run one of his missions, there's different objectives, and just complete the map as usual. And then Kirak will refresh his inventory with new maps. For the Atlas, I personally go for all the maps sustain and chance for them to become 1 tier higher first. So those 3 here, those 3 here. And then I'm gonna grab the Kirak mission one, so I can stack on some Kirak missions, that's gonna be useful, and then complete this 3 and this 3. After that, you can farm essences, especially if you're on sort of self-found. And then Expedition is also nice. Exsanguinate Mines is strong for Legion and Expedition. Also pretty good for Blight and Breach. For Delirium and Beyond and more juicy strats like that, it's gonna need more investment than other builds. But it can run pretty much any strategy you want.